Hey everybody, it's me, Ethan S. Productions here, and today we're going to be taking a closer look at and also how to build my tree that I recently used in one of my MOCs that I just recently built. Again, it is a pretty cool tree, and so if you guys are interested in making this tree, make sure to stay tuned and watch this whole video on how to build this tree for either your Lego MOCs or if you're building Lego City. So without anything else to do, let's get right into the building. Alright, so the first thing we'll need to do here is show you guys what the pieces are going to be. And while I do that, I'm going to be building it. So the first thing we'll need are these two Krennic piece 1x2 bricks here with the Krennic piece, or I guess hole you can put in this that's in the center. And what you'll do with that is you can either use the black Krennic pin or the gray Krennic pin. Now, I would recommend maybe the black one, just because it actually provides, again, more of a stronger bond, as you can see. There you go. And then what you'll do with that is place it in the area that you want it to be. Now again, you want to give yourself a little bit of space when working with this tree, just because of how my design is for the base of it. And here you'll need a few more slope pieces, as you can see. This is a 2x2 slope piece that's a height of 2 bricks, as you can see there, as well as a 1x2 slope piece with a brown cheese stud on top, or cheese slope on top. And then you'll put that on the side there. Then we'll go onto the back here, grab a 1x2 and place it in the back like that, as you can see. Then 2x2 brick, place that right there, connecting the 1x1 or the 2x1 brick in the back here with the actual sort of 2x2 brick we made here with the Krennic pin. And then from there, what we're going to do is then take this other, now this is a 1x2 by a height of 2 slope with another brown cheese slope on top of it. And you're going to put that right here and have the slope facing you like that. And then from there, what we're going to do is then take another 1x2 slope with a cheese slope on top, and we're going to stick that right on top of the Krennic brick that's showing here. And then we're going to grab that same exact piece, and again we're going to put it right in front of the Krennic pin, and that will allow it to actually hide it, so when you're building this you won't be able to really see that Krennic pin at all. And then from there we'll take a cheese slope, again another one here, and we'll place it right here, right there. So then you get more of a little angle. Now you can place one here if you want to, but I didn't, just because I thought it would just make it too cluttered. So again, it's up to your personal preference. And here I have a 1x1 brick with a cheese slope on top of it again, and we're going to use that and place it right here with the back of the cheese slope facing towards this slope piece here. And that's pretty much the base of the tree. Now what we're going to do, we're going to take 7 of the 2x2 cylinder bricks like this, stack them up on each other, and you're going to place it right here. Now I will say, if you do, you can use a Krennic pin like this to go in the middle, in between all these bricks, if you want more of a sturdier build. But because of my own personal preference, I sort of don't want to do that, just because it would take forever to get them, to take them apart. So now what we're going to do here, we're going to use these 2 reverse slope pieces, as well as these other 2 reverse slope pieces, and we're going to use them now as the start of the actual branches. Now what you're going to do here is you're going to take and pretty much put them across from each other, I guess you can say, or diagonal from each other, but also facing separate ways. And then you're going to do the exact same thing with these 1x2s, and you're going to do it like this now. And so there's the beginning of it. Then from there, what we're going to do, we're going to grab these pieces right here, which are the hinge pieces. Now again, you can even use these hinge pieces if you want a more of a tighter bend, where it will stick to the bend a lot easily. But for me, I usually just stick with these because I can mess around with the articulation of the leaves a lot better. So then what we're going to do here is place them on each of the branch pieces that we have included on here, into the actual tree. We're going to put them on each of those reversed angled pieces, or slope pieces. And then we're gonna do that again. And then we're gonna fill in these 2 holes that are left here with these tiles. Again, not actual tiles, but ones that have the stud still on top of them, like that. And then from there, we're gonna place another 2x2 round brick on top. And that will act as just more support. So now we'll move on and do the foliage. So now guys, we're gonna start with the leaves. As you can see here, I have 2 different versions of them. As you can see, we have one that's this really light green, and one of this is that's a medium dark green. Now what we're gonna do with this is that, and why I would say at least do, because you need a total of 12, at least do 6 of this color and 6 of this color. Gives the tree more of a variety, excuse me, and it'll just allow you to make it look different, which is pretty cool. So now what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna show you now how to just simply, you're gonna just put them on like this. There you go. And then from there, guys, what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna grab these little things here, which are the next leaf pieces. These are, again, 4 studs long by 3 studs wide. And what we're gonna do here is now we're gonna place them pretty much right on the sides of the leaves like that. So as you can see in that little quick video, what we did here is just add the little leaves here, as you can see, like that. This will just allow you to make your tree a lot more lifelike with how many leaves it will have, depending on like if you compare it to a tree like this, for example. As you can see, doesn't really provide that much stuff in a MOC, and that's what a lot of people in MOCs go for, is trying to advance their building by doing different stuff. Now, one thing I would say would work would be sort of like this bush. You could use this in different MOCs because, again, it sort of gives you more of a grass-like appearance. But at the same time, you don't really see that being used all the time though. So again, build at your own perspective. So now what we're gonna do here, before I did that little rant on why I think using these trees on a MOC might not work, we're gonna now use these pieces here. And what we're gonna do now, anyway, you don't have to use this one, you can just use all of the same color. What we're gonna do now is put them underneath the branch here, like this. And we're gonna make sure that the ending clips like that. So here, I'll pick it up so you guys can see. As you can see, it's pretty much just going in the same spot. These 2 are gonna line up and they're gonna connect and now act as support on the bottom there. So now I'll do this on the rest of the tree. So there we go, guys. So there is that first part of the tree. So now what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna add on a little bit more to the rest of this. I swear I used to have a bunch more of these things, but I guess I don't. So what you're gonna do here now is that you can use these same exact pieces again. And now you can kind of do stuff like this, where you make sure that it branches out to make your tree, I guess, if you want to, make it a lot more bushier, a lot more leafy, I guess you could say. And so what you can do here, you can use them on every side. Now I'm just gonna do 2 sides just because I only have 2 right now that I'm using, or that I could find, that were included when I was building this one. And what we're gonna do here now is that we're gonna just adjust the branches like that. Just do like a little slope down like that, and there you go. So now you have that. Now what we're gonna do here is use these little leaf pieces that are on the round 1x1 brick, and we're gonna place those just like that around the tree. So again, you might be asking, it's like, oh, how come they're kind of off-centered? Well, when we get to the part here where I use these hinges, you'll see why. Again, we're just going to now do this. Yes, I'm not going to do a little speed run on this because, again, this is just pretty easy stuff compared to the other ones. And there you go. So now we have that done. So now what we're going to do from here is move on and now use these hinges. And you're going to do pretty much the exact same thing, but this time, try to fill in the gaps that were missed by the branches that are underneath here. So instead of doing it right on top of this one, do it on the side of that one, like that. And again, just allow more coverage of the tree and make it more lifelike. And then you'll do the same thing here. And pretty much the same thing with the rest of the little build here with using these hinge pieces. Now again, yes, you do have to use the 1x1 clip pieces on the top here. Sadly, Unless you are making a bigger tree, you can still continue on using the clips that are down here, but you might want to widen out the branches on the bottom here just to allow you to build up on the tree. Now again, so now what we're going to do here now is now take these leaf pieces again and place them on the top, which we'll do here right now. Now guys, here is the tree completed. Now I forgot to mention, but what you might want to do here when you're putting on these leaves is again kind of spread them out, so don't necessarily do the same color piece on top of the same color piece. You can again use the different ones here, as you can see, and just mismatch them like this, as you can tell. Now I am missing a few of these pieces because I already do have a tree that uses all of them mostly. And again, what you might want to do here is when you review your tree, just go over it, and maybe you can use leaves to even fill in this gap here. You can use these exact same pieces. Sadly, I don't have all of them right on here because I have 3 more of these trees like this built on a mock that I recently did. I'll put a link in the description if you guys want to check that out. But as you can see here is the pretty cool addition of a tree if you guys want to include this in your mock. Now, if you want to, you can even add these apples into here like this, and you can make this an apple tree. Now, if you have red apples, go ahead, use those. Sadly, I don't have any red ones. I only have all green ones, thanks to the Indiana Jones sets that I got from, oh geez, years ago. So I only have green ones, but if you do want to make it different, or instead of having it all green and have some red in it, go ahead, because it will for sure add some more character to the tree. But as you can see here it is, our final tree. Now if you want to, if you did notice earlier, I did move these studs more inward towards the actual trunk of the tree, and you guys can go ahead and do that if you want, unless you just want to leave it like where it's been at, where it's just pretty much like that. But again, up to what you guys want. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please leave a like if you want to see something like this again, and then also if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell to see when more content like this comes out. I do want to say, even for my subscribers and for people who are recently joining, who have probably stumbled across my other videos, I do mostly Lego stuff during the weekdays, like Monday, Tuesday, but mostly it's been only like Tuesday, so I'll have to change it up. But on Fridays, I usually do Hot Toys or Sideshow 6-scale figure reviews. So again, if you are interested in those will be posted on Friday, and Legos will be posted possibly Tuesday or Monday and Wednesday. So again, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below if you really like this tree, and I'll see you guys in the next one.